Placement Pharma Trends 2020, where we are discussing on pharmaceutical industry placements and their career paths. So today, allow me to welcome Mr. Mithil Vyas, Product Manager, Alchem Laboratories, Mumbai. Welcome, Mithil. Thanks you have some time for us. And, at this particular time, you spare something for our students and viewers. So today we are going to discuss in detail about what all profiles are available and how this career path towards pharmaceutical industry we can proceed ahead. So welcome, Mithil. Welcome to our session.
Thank you, Prachi ma'am. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Mike Nema sir, and thank you, Dr. Kuldeep sir, for having me here. And a small correction in your introduction. I am not yet joined as a product manager at Alkem. There's
Okay,
one small correction. Yeah.
all right. We have received your profile in
So,
the of that. Okay, so what exactly you are from?
so basically, I am a biomedical engineer. My graduation I have done in biomedical engineer. After that, I have worked in sales in medical device industry for a period of 2 years. After that, I worked in I took up MBA from Wellington Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai, and my internship was with Alchem Laboratories in product management. So in product management, basically, I was working with their orthopedic department, and I interned with Burzen Nova brand, devise digital marketing strategies for Uprise D3 brand to connect with healthcare professionals. Since in COVID-19, the MRs and the marketing executives are not able to connect with XCPs face to face while working on digital marketing strategy.
All
Okay,
right.
sir. Hello and welcome. And thank you so much for sharing your time with us. Great to have you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Middle at this particular time, we have seen like, pharmaceutical industries, we have all the opportunity to get a career growth in this particular period of time even. So by any specification you want to provide us regarding Alchem and laboratories?
Yes, so basically Alchem is more than 40 years old. It is the sixth largest generic pharma company in India, and currently they have more than 10,000 employees. So, and they are number one in anti-infectives. So you must be aware of Clavim, Uprise D3. So they are the topmost branch in India. Except for this, they are also into chronic. They have international presence in more than 50 countries. They are R&D centers. They have 5 R&D centers across US and India, and there are 7,000 distributors all over the country for smooth supply chain network of products to the end consumers. It's a very good company to work for, and they have ample of opportunities. And it's a mix of youngsters as well as the experienced people. And as a intern at to work with such experienced group of people and to learn from their experience.
Right. We are getting a kind of echo from your voice, so we are just analyzing. Could you please repeat a bit?
So am I audible now clearly?
Yes, clearly audible.
Okay, great. So from where should I start? Should I start from? Can you please
Yes,
tell me?
I just wanted to, providing like you have elaborated about the Alchem Industries and, talking about their COVID scenario strategies and all. So just wanted to a brief, like, for example, we have a 4-year course of B Pharma and we have, M Pharma also. So these students are looking for, they are very up for to see their career paths away. And this is a very
Okay.
early to decide any particular profile. So you have also started your journey as an intern. So any brief about that?
Okay, sure. So I would like to share a screen and share a slide with you. Just a second. Just let me know when the screen appears.
Sure. So there, while the screen is up for the viewers, we just wanted to elaborate, like, Mithil is talking about career profiles which can opt for just after the B Farm graduate course and M Farm postgraduate course. So, at this time, people will be more choosy about, selection of a particular profile. And if we talk about sales and marketing, and that to compare with the production and quality control, it has to be very, understandable point. Like, once we are starting as an intern. There is no particular role briefing in any of the documentation, like you're supposed to do what particular profile or, job roles. So it is at the learning space. That's why we are calling it as an intern profile. You're about to
So
learn things.
is the
No,
screen visible now?
no, not yet. But you can read it out. We are listening to that. No issues with that.
Okay, fine. So I'll just read it out. So
Yeah,
after your graduation, after a master's, you can get into sales. So in sales, you have marketing, you have product management, you have market research. You can get into hospital pharmacist in clinical trials. You can get into government jobs, that is as drug inspector, hospital pharmacist. You can get into industrial jobs, which is production, R&D, biotechnology. So in production, you have QC, you have QA. In R&D, you have formulation, you have drug discovery, analytical method. In biotechnology, you have genetic engineering, and you have clinical trials as well. And you can get into entrepreneurship as well. So if someone is interested in retail manufacturing or distributorship or wholesale, so one can get into that as well. Academics is there where you can get into lecturer, assistant professor. And at last, there are government competitive exam, which are MPSC, IPS, ISC. So the students after pharmacy take that also.
right.
Okay, yeah.
It's a brief of all
So
profiles.
this,
We suppose that pharma
yes,
is small. No, it is not. And I guess during this particular time, a research bracket is already open for them. And
yes. So yeah.
yeah,
So
please.
after basically COVID-19, what has happened is that China was a major exporter of APIs to India. So almost 68 to 70% of these APIs India used to import from China. So now because of the tension between India and China, the government has now decided that they will themselves manufacture the APIs that are used in drugs. So it's a very good opportunity if someone wants to get into QC, QA, R&D, because in 1 to 2 years the production will start and the demand for such QC and QA and R&D and formulation drugs will definitely increase. So they will definitely look for people who are technically sound and they know the domain knowledge on R&D and manufacturing.
Right, right. And
And also, when a student is undergoing B Farm, when he is pursuing his bachelor in pharmacy, I think if he will carry some strategic market analysis, particularly pharmaceutical market analysis, I think he will be more ready and he will be more like prepared to opt for the career option. What do you say, sir?
Yes, sir, true. You are right. And at the same time, I would also like to tell students that during their education, during their pharmacy or M pharmacy, they should also take up internships as well. Because generally, what is observed that during their graduation, students don't opt for internship programs. Once they get into management courses like MBA, they opt for internship. So when you opt for internship during your graduation, you get hands-on experience of what is the real world looks like, and one more important thing is you get practical knowledge then that how actually things work in industries, and you also get to do networking as well, because after 4 years you definitely would like to work. So if you are working with a pharma company during your graduation and you have networking also, that helps to get job opportunities as well.
Yeah. And for that, you need to really push yourself into the market and get the knowledge of what are the recent happenings of the pharmaceutical market in all terms, may it be QA, QC, all the parameters.
Yes, yes, 100%, sir, you're right.
all right. And for example, COVID tenure is going on. In this particular time, I guess the services will not going to stop, production will not going to stop. So, but in this particular time, people is having a hitch to move from one place to another. So, any digitalization you have opt for such services or product management?
Yes, true. So because of COVID, what has happened is that the MRs and the marketing executives, which used to meet physically to the doctors, that is not happening. So now the companies are looking to engage with physicians and doctors digitally. So you have tablets, you have social media, you have like the Zoom call, the video calling we are doing. So such kind of video calling the companies are now engaging. Email marketing is there. So such kind of activities the companies are now engaging. Telemedicine is there. While telemedicine, the companies are offering telemedicine services to the doctors, so the doctors can connect with the patients, and thus, if the patients are connected to doctors, then doctors will prescribe the medicines. So all this developments have happened recently.
All right. And does it actually like very early to ask, but this particular model is working? Because to get physical appointment and to talk to any doctor or a particular manager regarding the same, it is good. Like, but if we are doing telemarketing of a particular product, so the demand we are expected, is this actually fulfilling?
Uh, but for now, there is no other option. So we have to carry on with this only. But in future, there will be a mixture of digital as well as physical, which we called as at phygital. The mixture
Okay.
of both. Before, what it used to happen that it was 100% physical and there was very very less digital means. So now if you have a new product, then only the doctor is ready to meet. If you have some brand recall or such kind of activity, then doctor prefers on WhatsApp or on video calling or via emails. So in that digital means come up. If you have come up with a new product, then only doctor is interested to meet you and to know that what is it in the new product. If the existing product is there, then doctor doesn't want to meet the MR. They, for according to them, WhatsApp and other digital means like emails, video callings, they are enough for brand recall.
All right.
Yeah.
And any specification you want to convey to our viewers or students, those who are pursuing their degree? So anything for which they need to do some practice or something, so that this particular time will be converting in an opportunity for them.
Sure. So during your pharmacy days and M-Pharma days, along with your studies, focus on extracurricular activities as well. Because the recruiters nowadays, they look for what you have done apart from your studies. So if there are two students, if there is one student who is scoring consistently 85, 90% marks, and there is one student who has scored 75% mark, but along with studies, he has also done extracurricular activities like festivals, sports, etc. So then the preference will go to the student who is an all-rounder, because the companies, they want people who are agile, who are adaptable, and they are experienced in different means and not only studies. So I would really like to students to take up other things as well in their life along with studies, and also to work on their interpersonal skills, because after you graduate, interpersonal skill is the most important thing you need to have, because when you will connect with your manager or your customers, so you need to know how to speak, what not to speak. The communication skills is very important. The confidence you bring on the table is very important. So all these aspects the students really need to work on. And I find that students are not that polished, because I was not very polished. I learned all these things in during my MBA. So rather than waiting until your MBA during your graduation days, you should focus on improving yourself as a person, body language, confidence, interpersonal skills, communication skills. All these things are very important. So along with your studies, focus on these things as well.
So
All right.
one thing is that you can't be distant for long. You can't be quite away from the technology. You have to have those skills related to the technology. And second thing is that you should be able to troubleshoot the
Yes,
property. The phenomena of learning troubleshooting is very important, as
true,
what
sir, true.
you have done with your team. Because in, as you said, that in the COVID days it's not really quite easy to meet the doctors. So you have made an alternative arrangement to it. So troubleshooting as per the demand, it's very important to learn.
Exactly. So troubleshooting and flexibility, adaptability is very
Adapt.
important in the new COVID world. So if you have a fixed mindset that no, I'll work in this manner only, then you might not be able to be a good fit for a company. If you have a flexible mindset, if you are adaptable in nature, then only you will progress in your life ahead. And also, I would like to tell students that along with the soft skills I mentioned, the interpersonal confidence and all, students also need to work on their hard skills as well. For example, basic computing like Excel, they should know because along with the R&D and all the things you have to send all the reports to the managers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
numbers and
Yes,
statistics. Without that,
yes,
any of single analysis won't be possible. And whatever we are talking
exactly.
about from this stage, it is very different when we talk on figures. So, but it will give you a clear picture. So that's why I guess this is not only for pharmaceutical. Each and every branch need to adopt this particular, software culture. Like either they are working on Excel or some hands-on to any
Yeah,
of software that can predict data.
exactly. Yes, so there are a lot of certification courses are in the range of 3 to 400 rupees in Udemy. So the students can opt for that, learn Excel, learn PowerPoint, how to make presentations. Because after your graduation and after your masters, when you are speaking to your manager, you will not be speaking one on one. There will be a team of people that you will be showing what you have done in past 1 month or past 1 quarter. So everything you need to be displayed on the computer and you'll be showing in case of presentation. So you need to know how to make good presentations and eye-catching presentations. So your manager ऐसे करके पता चल जाएगा कि what the person is trying to tell. So all these
Right,
Yeah.
things these students need to work. And
right.
it's better
So
if they start from their graduation days only.
And as very correctly said by you, sir, that you need to be good in your extracurricular activities as well, because at the end of the day, you need to be there accommodated in a team wherever you will be
Yes,
working.
yes,
These
exactly.
extracurricular
So
skills, these really impart some characters in you, which help you to be a member of a team, a successful team.
exactly, and the companies look for people who have taken leadership or initiative in their early days because they want to do well for their company, to do well for their customers. So if you have taken such initiative, they think that you have the potential to do better in the real world as well. So they focus on such qualities and such activities that you might have undertaken during your graduation or post graduation.
Absolutely.
right. And by these times, a particular thing we need to inculcate in the students' bracket, like they are preparing for something. They are brushing up their fundamentals. They are doing and pursuing a particular thing. But as a you are into a, or we can say going towards a product development things. So, what is your experience? What you have personally, you can fetch towards all these situations, like we were discussing, and you said, okay, which is not very easy for me, but I had adopted because the time demands this.
Yes, true. So the number one thing here to note down is the domain knowledge. So the whichever domain you are planning to work, if QC is there, if marketing is there, or if regulatory is there. So the domain knowledge is very important because if you will have domain knowledge, then only you will be hired by the company. So after the domain knowledge, you need to be good at networking as well. You work in teams, so networking is very important. And these two things, I believe, they are truly important. And if someone is planning to work in marketing, then to get digital qualities in themselves is very important because the world is now moving toward digitization. And someone if wants to work in manufacturing on R&D, then they need to work on automations as well. So automation skills, better robotics and such kind of qualities they need to pursue. And if not qualities, or you can say that knowledge of such activities of how automation will happen, of how warehousing, how supply chain, everything they need to know because
Right.
now the world is changing. So the what the latest technologies are used in these companies, it's very important for them to know.
All right.
Yes.
And Mithil, as we talking about these product development and everything, so during COVID, I guess some surgical equipments and devices are getting into, it will be when manufacturing, we can say a later this quarter or post some months. But can we say that pharmaceutical industry is also looking for engineers these days? Because now they are into manufacturing and they will be about to make some surgical equipments and devices. So is this possible that yeah, these pharma industry will be open for engineering bracket as well?
If pharma industry or other, I am not sure, because in QC and in regulation in R&D, they want core people who are from pharma and M pharma. In engineering, if someone is from biotechnology background, if someone is from biomedical background, then surely they have a chance. Like I am from biomedical background, so I landed up internship in Alchem Laboratories in product management. So if you have a good strong biology background, then you do have a chance.
Okay, okay, all right.
Yeah,
And
and speaking about the top companies, so I will not take the names, but these companies have started hiring MBAs who have background even from commerce or from other engineering like mechanical, IT, computer science. They have started hiring for marketing roles as well, because the companies now what they are looking is that the person who is they are hiring, that person has the right attitude.
right,
If the skills they do not possess, if the core skills they do not possess, then the companies have their own training facility centers, which everyone is irrespective of their background, they have to undergo.
it
So if you
happens.
have the right attitude, yeah, so if you have the right attitude, then definitely you have high chances of getting hired.
Right. It does happen with the, I'm not specifically talking about the pharmaceutical, but talking about the engineering category, talking about the management courses and other things. The first grade, students will be, hesitating, opting for, sales and venue profile. But when you opt for this detailed knowledge of a particular product, for example, if I need to know about a particular mobile handset, so I have to be go in depth. I'm not talking about, a particular their exception over the formats or designs. I would be love to knowing about the internal glitch of that particular technology. So in that particular technology, the technical person will be a suitable format for each and every industry. And basically, if for example, we are talking about pharmaceuticals. Of course, the product is something which it should be known for each and every pharma background student, so that after that we can be able to pitch any of the sales or marketing strategy towards this.
Sure, you are 100% right. If someone is from the core domain, the pharmaceutical companies do give number one preference to them. But except for that, if they find someone is having the right attitude, who is aligning with the company culture, then they give them chance as well. And
Right,
also, if someone is willing to make a career in marketing after their graduation, I would uh, suggest them to take up 1 or 2 years sales job, because when you work in sales, you get to know about the ground reality, what is actually working at the ground level. You get to interact with the major stakeholders like customers, one-on-one interaction. You get to interact with the distributors, the stockists. So you get the chemist as well, pharmacist. So you get a good hands-on experience while working in sales as MR. And after that, you can take up a management course, and then you can get into bigger roles like product management, marketing, etc. So, but a sales experience of 1 year, 1 to 2 years is very important if you want to become a very good marketing person.
right. So you have to taken this 1 or 2 years for each and every bracket to learn a particular technology. It is not something you can say it is very easy, like just after passing your examination you would be a
No,
particular
no,
engineer or the pharmacist of that particular bracket. You need time and you
no,
have to
no.
be patient this.
Yes.
Right.
So you need a time period of minimum 1 year to gain a proper knowledge of particular domain. If someone wants to get into R&D or manufacturing, then their initial training given by the company will be of around 3 to 4 months. After that, the person will start working on, will get hands-on experience. So 4-5 months udhar hi chala jayega to get to know what is actually happening. So after a proper work time period of 10 to 12 months, that person will start getting hold of things. And the same with sales or marketing as well. Initial training period is 4 to 5 months. After that, you start getting a gist of things like what is the reality, and after 1 and a half year, you start giving ROI to the company.
And during the tenure of the training of 3-4 months, you will be able to grasp things when you have done good during your B Farm or your graduation studies.
Yes. So if you have proper domain knowledge, then only you will be able to connect with what you are applying. If you do not have the proper domain knowledge, then you will not understand what is happening and what the training person manager is training.
Yeah, because in the trainings, the entire curriculum and the text, it would be limited up to the technology that you are dealing with. But the principles dealing with those technologies, for that you need to be thorough with the syllabus that you have studied in your graduations.
Yes. So if you do not have a proper domain knowledge, then you will struggle. And before getting into a company, it will be before that only it will be difficult to crack a job interview.
Right, right. And one more thing, just wanted to convey this particular message, or we can say clear on a particular track, because it again differentiate between number of industry and corporate sectors. Like for example, a student is having a registration of B pharmacy or pharmacist. That registration is valid from different states, and it differs to company whether they are accepting this or not. So, for example, a particular student from Madhya Pradesh domain, you can say, having a registration from Madhya Pradesh state, will they be able to, fetch their particular registration towards Alchem laboratories? Like,
Yeah, go on.
So, Maharashtra and, talking about MP registration. So, is there anything like you need a proper registration from the Maharashtra domain only, or other states will also be a part of that?
No, it is flexible. If you have other registration from other states also, it's fine.
Right. Because to restrict registrations, you will be decline the talents, and you're not recognizing, like it is not necessary that each and every single state will be having enough talent as far as pharmaceutical, because it's a big domain,
Yes.
and you cannot
Yes.
bound to particular boundaries or certain, because some or the other way we heard about this particular thing during COVID, the state boundaries are closed for the registrations. So just checking up with the Alchem everything. So, what are the final suggestions to our students before concluding the part?
So my final suggestions would be work hard during your graduation and M.Pharma days. Domain knowledge is very important, but along with studies, focus on extracurricular activities, focus on yourself, on your development as a person, intrapersonal skill, communication skill, become a confident person, and you cannot become a confident person unless you take up extracurricular activities. Only if you only study, then I don't think so you will be all-rounder or you will have an all-rounder personality. So take up projects, take up extracurricular activities, and then you'll be ready for the coming opportunities. And also focus on the upcoming technologies as well. What is going to happen in marketing next 2 years, next 4 years, next 5 years is very important.
Right, right. So thank you so much. This was Methil Vyas from Alchem Laboratories at Mumbai. He was briefing about the profiles and what are the all strategies they have developed at Alchem during or post COVID scenario. So thank you all the audience to join from a Pharmacy Placement Trends 2020. So stay tuned, because we are coming with some more strategic placement trend series. Thank you, Kuldeep sir, for joining us. Thank you,
Thank
Mithil,
you.
for your time.
Thank you, Kuldeep sir. Thank you, Prachna. Thank you to all the audience for having me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.